Hi, hey, hello, it's Sunny, and welcome back, my music peeps, to a discussion. In this discussion, we discuss a very popular musical trend in Generation Z, inspired from TikTok, and though has been present since forever, I think, is really popping off now, and it's the music we adore getting its speed dialed up, or in this instance, dialed down. Slowed music, yet with some reverb in there. Let's discuss. We all love music, yet we never realize until lately, it seems, just how much we love our favorite songs, even more when we listen to it slowed down. It's not irritating or annoying when a reverb is added to it. A reverb, for those not in the know, is when it plays sound and portrays it like if it were in an open space, so even more atmospheric than the intended song. And thus, we have the latest trend in getting our favorite songs and slowing them down with a reverb. Watching movies in a faster speed or skipping content in a video game is possible yet not ideal, especially in a first time instance. But with music, sometimes we discover the slowed version of a song, or a song we already love and adore it more once slowed, or we've listened to it so much that we decide to slow it down and are astonished by it. It's a pretty awesome effect. But yet, how does it affect the music we love? So first, what is remixing music? Remixing music is when artists go back and alter songs, not the same as remastering them. Usually when they want to add an extra collaborator, mix it up a bit, or sometimes another artist puts their own spin to the song, though not in the exact way of a cover song. Slowing down a song is albeit a little different than the typical remix as well. It's still the exact same song, just slowed down in its sound entirely. Yet if you speed it up to normal standards, it's the same song you knew before. With that, it counts as a variant of a song because though it's the same track, and it's an entirely different experience when you listen to it in a different motion. It's like the equivalent of living our normal lives and then all of a sudden everything around us sort of slow down in motion. It's still life, yet it's such a different experience, and for music it is greatly. A song we adore that could be very joyful and happy, you crank the speed down, it's now a somber and almost spooky track. So why do we slow down these songs? To see how different it is when it's not at its normal speed. Perhaps to even appreciate it further when we notice little details we didn't realize before. If you go out of your way to listen to a variant of your favorite track, i.e. a reverb, do you not notice new details you've never noticed before? Do you feel differently about it when the timing is warped, and does it make you feel differently or further expand the feelings already present from the original that you experience when listening to it? It's a great variant tool because maybe it could be a tad lazy, all you're doing is just changing the speed of the song, yet it really showcases the further brilliance of a song before, and I think it's important because with it being a popular trend, it can be a way to bring people to discover a song via its variant, and then checking out the original, and I think it's a pretty awesome thing. I love music of course, yet I have a whole secondary playlist of slowed versions of songs I already adore, how some I prefer over the original because of its further dedication to the sound than present before in the original song. The best kinds of songs working being a very sad sentimental track. It was already down before in its mood overall, yet you dial it down and it hits even harder and is truly significant in emotion, and I adore it for that. Yet there are many negative and positive effects to beloved music when it comes to these variants. When it comes to the negatives, one instance it sounds wobbly and weird. I adore weird music, but when it comes to these alters for certain songs, it doesn't sound like music once reverbed. It sounds like an endless irritating scratch or wobbly effect that just doesn't work. Sometimes an alternate could just not sound as good and the original is better at its normal speed. Another reason being a track just not being meant to be slowed down. Another reason could be that the sound could be better dialed down but the vocals aren't. And then sometimes the vocals could be better when it's slowed but the sound isn't. And this one other effect, though it sounds positive, is that a song could be better as slowed because the original isn't really good. Now for some positive effects. It can make us appreciate a song we already liked further now with it really exposing its details. It can be perfect for certain moods and furthering them like sadness. The sounds are much better and more effective in reverb, and it overall can let you tap into your emotions in a stronger sense. Now as for the opposite end, sped up music. I don't really like it. Rarely it can work for a track here and there, but it just Sounds like your favorite song being performed by Alvin and the Chipmunks for me personally. Now, as for examples of songs that can never truly be slowed down because not every track can, it could be songs like hip hop, techno, country. It would all just sound distorted. Same with folk. Some artists already sound slowed in their normal production, and the list goes on. But the prime example I think of is one of my favorite hip hop tracks, "It Was a Good Day" by Ice Cube. Yeah, maybe the sound, like it sounds more funkier when it's slowed, but the song just doesn't hit the same when the normal production already sounds like a nice, chill, and mellowed out reverb record effective. That's very effective with Cube's very straight delivery. And it goes to show no matter how great a song can be, some just can't be slowed down. But what are some examples of slowed songs that I really like? Or here's some of my personal recommendations, my favorite slowed variants of, well, some of my favorite tracks. Let It Happen by Tim Impala, because Dodoy. Pack of Cigarettes by Kino is a wonderful elaboration on an already wonderful song. Generally, any official variant from electro artists like Narvin and Vosge, they usually drop a single of a song and it contains the slowed version as a part of that single, and sometimes an ultra slowed and sped up version along with it. And all of them sound great. Like it's almost as if they designed the song to be enjoyed at any speed. Any Strawberry Guy song, generally most trendy TikTok indie hits, some Don Toliver, Mac DeMarco. There's a lot of good out there, and generally just look at your favorite songs, fly a slowed variation of it, or create your own, and you might be pleasantly surprised. Overall, that's my thoughts on slowed and reverb variants of songs we adore in music. What do you think? Do you like them? Do you hate them? Have a favorite variant of one of your songs? Let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts, though not always great. I think it's a wonderful alternative version of our favorite songs to really enhance and endure our emotions in the original intent when it comes to slow and reverb music. Not as a replacement, but a further evaluation as to why we love the music we love. And overall, that's it for this discussion. It's been Sonny. And until next time, I'll see you guys around my music peeps.